Hey, it's Cosmic Charles, and I'm back with another video. Let's take a trip for the holidays. We're playing some acid trip, and we're going to be tripping some balls with by tripping this cryogen relic with our Dream Stalkers, Core Skyfishers. I think that's it for those things. But yeah, cryogen relic really put this deck helped this deck with consistency wise, because now we run 4, 8, 12 of these 2-drop cantrip cards, which is really important when that is the engine of your deck. And here's the namesake of this deck is Reality Acid, is an enchantment that we can either cantrip or actually sack with Abjure in order to remove a permanent. The issue with Reality Acid is that it does not by itself kill the permanent. I mean, it does with the Vanishing counters, but I don't really count that. Although occasionally, yes, that is relevant. But so it could kind of feel like you're almost like you're 2-for-1ing yourself, like the first time. And then every time after that, it's like, okay, so now you're no longer 2-for-1ing yourself. You're some fraction of that, and fraction of that, and fraction of that. I won't get into it. But that is something that I felt is a bit of an issue. But like Reality Acid is necessary for certain matchups, just to strip them of their lands when that's all you can do. When they're going to be able to go over the top of you. This is like really your best one of your best shots is to get them down on their mana, like Tron, for example. Although they do have Ghostly Flicker, so it could be an issue, but you have Dispel. It's a bit of I'm rambling. So anyway, so you run all of these things. You only run 12 creatures, which might be an issue, but you do have a fair bit of protection in that of Flicker of Fate. I used to run Teferi's Time Twist, but I really wanted to run a test out Abjure, and that was the only thing that really made sense to cut for it. And I've actually been loving Abjure. It's not always useful because there are times when you don't want to sacrifice your stuff. You just keep that in mind and maybe consider cutting your Abjure for like a Hydroblast or something. So I just finished the league and I actually ended up going 4-1. I was surprised. And it's possible that the match I lost felt very winnable with either like a better hand or maybe. See, Flicker of Fate's a tricky card. It's almost like a modal spell. Because you can target your opponent's creatures with it, you can reset the +1 counters on them. Now, I remember that may have been relevant once, but I might be misremembering. Anyway, so yeah, what else can it do? It can flicker enchantments, right? So that means you can flicker your Omen of the Sea or your Spreading Seas or preferably your Reality Acid in order to avoid casting the Reality Acid again and to get like these types of effects. So it can be like a removal spell for like anything with Reality Acid. It can be like a preordain with Omen of the Seas. It can also be a protection spell for your Spreading Seas or your creatures. And when you use it on a Core Skyfisher or a Dreamstalker, you just 2-for-1 your opponent by returning something. You can also protect against an edict by bouncing it back to your hand, should this be the only creature itself back to your hand, should this be the only creature in the battlefield. You can also do tricky things with Journey to Nowhere. I demonstrated that the previous league. I don't think I did this league, though. One of the things you can do, if there's only one creature in the battlefield that you want to exile, but you don't want to get rid of your Journey, and you still want value off of your Flicker the Fate, like if you want it all, when you go Journey and you target your opponent's creature, you Flicker it, and you Journey your own creature. And then either you wait to draw your Dreamstalker or Core Skyfisher effect again, or you draw into it, and then you cast out, return your Journey, return the Core Skyfisher, and now you got to do it all. Because you get the Journey back too, right? So basically, you used a Flicker of Fate to remove a creature and draw a card. It's pretty nice. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, that's mostly for like really long, grindy matchups. Yeah, the clock was a bit of my enemy, but I never timed this time, so that's some improvement. And we run Secret the Way here, works really well because all of our other creatures return enchantments and stuff. It's almost like we're running 34 spells to trigger this. I guess Lorien Revealed is kind of a land. Lorien Revealed is kind of like our 23rd land. We're running Ash Barrens here as a 4 of instead because it's really important to get tapped lands, to get untapped lands. University Campus. Because like you don't really do anything impactful until you have 4 mana. So you need to be able to hit 4 mana, and having an untapped 4th land is important for that. Now, University Campus, I was running like, oh, Surveyor 1, I would have loved this in the past, but I'm starting to be honest with myself. I don't ever see myself actually, using this or being in a situation where I can use this because of the time. Because the matchups where this would be good, the clock's the issue. So I'm thinking I'm just going to actually cut this and bring in a 3rd Cabria Crossroads. Please tell me I have 3. No, I have to buy another one. Well, that is the change. That's the change I'm going to make. Yeah, after playing the league, I think this is right. It does cut me down 1 blue. So how much blue would that give me? 4, 5, 11, 14, 14, 15. I mean, I guess that's okay. 16 is kind of where you want to be. But 3, 5, there's only 5 pure white cards. I should be able to get away with that. It's just like, it's kind of important to have your life gain lands, and I feel like I can support those types of taps. Yeah, so that's 3, 4, 7 tapped. Anyway, I'm rambling again. But that's, I think, how I would change it. It does put me down to 15 blue, but I think that's fine. I could cut 1 plains, but I like having... That would put me down to 5 untapped plains. I think it's fine. We'll test it out and figure it out. Anyway, what else? What else? Dispel is here for important things. I think the sideboard's fairly obvious. Dust to Dust. You got to bring it in for a bunch of matchups. Anyway, I think that about covers what we're doing here. And yeah, we're going to be tripping away. All right, see you for the league. We are waiting to get paired here, and we're going to see how Acid Trip's going to do. So I've updated a lot of this. I've updated a lot. We're going to see how those updates play. I'm really looking forward to seeing University Campus. Maybe that'll be good against the grindier matchups. But again, our biggest enemy is going to be the clock here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage. We shall see. We shall see. We're also going to see if Acid Trip's good enough in today's meta. We went 3-2 last time, which was nice. And we lost 2 games to time. I remember I played it a bit more after that, and it was okay. Like, I think I maybe got a 4-1. I don't remember. It was either that or the other white deck I play that managed to do that. Or maybe they both did. Who knows? Anyway, we have just got paired. We're up against Numa. And this is a keepable hand, so we'll keep it. Slow as always, but hopefully we can be okay. So we're running a little less life gain lands here. We're running like 5, but all those 5 gain 2. And it's a Citadel Gate, which I think is very good for me. So does this deck run... what's it called? I think I might hold on to this Spreading Seas, especially now that I've drawn this Omen of the Sea. And we are recording, right? Yes, we are. Okay, what do? They play an island. They go Outlaw Medic. We're going to Island Cycling. We're going to grab our Idyllic Beachfront. No response. Then we're going to play Island and go Omen of the Sea. Okay. I think we want both of these. We also want land. We have a land in hand. I think I want this Seeker. It's a little early for the Seeker. We kind of have a lot of creatures in hand, but I would like to gain life. And I could just play it next turn. And that would make them counter it. Or tap out to remove it. It's kind of early for the Seeker. But is this something that I want to get countered? You know what? I'll just play this Core Skyfisher, and we'll see if they counter this. They do. Okay. That's the Modern Age. Now, what we'd like them to do is we'd like them to journey the Core Skyfisher, if, like, that's what they're going to do. They get him for 1. There's a Chancery, that's good. So we're going to play another Core Skyfisher. Okay, no response. We're going to return the Omen. We're going to play the Chancery, and we're going to return plains. We're going to pass the turn. Holding the Spreading Seas for their for a more relevant land. They go Squadron Hawk. So we're going to go Seeker of the Way. And if they counter Seeker of the Way, what do we want to do? Do we want to try and take them down on lands? They brainstorm, classic brainstorm Squadron Hawk, pretty powerful. We do have, okay, so we do have Reality Acid, Flicker Acid, taking down on one land. I don't know if I want to go after their lands or not. I mean, we could go after their gates. Okay. Take them off with some form of mana. But I think I'm just going to go Seeker of the Way. Cryogen Relic. Always yield. Always yield. No response. Draw a card. Play plains. And I will get in for 2 here. Okay. They could draw a thing and then, like, do some stuff, possibly. We'll see. Because they do have Prismatic Strands to stop me from gaining life. So maybe it is right for me to go after the lands a little more aggressively. If they tap out here, I'm definitely going after their lands. They don't tap out. Wait, they do tap out. That's good for me. And they go Journey. Alright, so that got them to tap out. Should I still go? I think I should still go after their... how many lands can I take down here? 2? Maybe not. So... we can go... they have 3 cards in hand. So we're going to go Reality Acid onto their Journey to Nowhere. This is protected from monocolored, so we can't get it onto there. Then we can put Reality Acid, I guess, onto... how many gates do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if it's worth going after their lands. You know what? We're going to go Acid. We're going to go... then we could Flicker Acid. But we're not going to. We're going to go Core Skyfisher. No response. Return Reality Acid. No response. Now, I don't know how much I should be fighting over. My Seeker of the Way when they have Guardian of the Guild Pact on the battlefield. There's the Basilisk Gate. Alright, so they're going to get in for 6. No, they're going for the lifelink. Alright, we're going to chump with the Seeker, I guess. We'll chump with the Core Skyfisher. Then we're going to go... did I not play a land last turn? Wow, I did not play a land last turn. How did I forget to play a land? I thought I did. Alright, that's really, really bad. Because now that means that we can't... wow, how did I not play a land last turn? So if they have counter magic, we're in trouble. Alright, so we'll go Spreading Seas onto their Basilisk Gate. No response. Okay, that's lucky. Wow, we got to start playing tighter here. We also drew a Journey. So I'm going to cast this Journey to Nowhere. They could Spell Pierce here, I guess. No response. We'll journey their vector glider. No response. We'll move to combat. They will likely use their thing here. Try and gain some life. And remember to play our Azorius Chancery. Right, they prevent white. That's kind of expected. Or should we even play our Chancery now? Do I want to have Flicker available? No. They have another Basilisk Gate. They have another Basilisk Gate. The thing is, they have this Guardian of the Guild pack that they can just leave back in order to, like, fade damage. Right, that's good. Okay, declare blockers. Block here. Okay. Combat damage. We're going to cycle for something here. There's a cat. So I'm feeling like I should be going after their lands, and that's what I'm going to do now. Grab a plains. Put a stop on our upkeep. I think it is going to be worthwhile to go Omen of the Sea here. Alright. We could hold... Now we have other instant stuff. Omen of the Sea. Okay, no response. Dreamstalker's good, and so's Flicker of Fate, so put on top. Put on top. Here. There. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Not quite enough. What do we flick? I guess we flicker the core sky... No, we don't flicker core Skyfisher. So we want to do something to trigger this. So we'll move to combat. We could also swing in with the core Skyfisher here, but I'm not going to. Swing for 3. I think it's better to play it safe. And we'll see what they do. They do nothing, alright? Okay. I'll just gain 3 life then. I'll play a Dreamstalker. Or should I... Yeah, I'll play a Dreamstalker. I don't really want to expose my Reality Acid to counter magic too badly. Be nice if I could draw a... something else. And I'll play another Cryodron Relic. They might have a Spell Pierce here, but that's fine. No response. And we draw an island. So we can gain 2 life with the Cabria Crossroads. We got to start playing a little faster here. Let's see what they can do. They do the same thing they always do. We'll block with a... We'll double block here. Okay. They get to draw a card. That's fine for me. I'd rather take a creature off the battlefield. You have Flicker of Fate up as well. Doesn't really help with the Basilisk Gate thing. Alright, they did the Journey to Nowhere. We were F6'd. But I think that's fine. Turn off auto yields. I don't think I really care about them doing that so much. And I'd rather take out 3 lands? 1, 2, 3. Is that worth it? Does that put them down to 1, 2, 3, 5 mana? Maybe not. Okay. No response. But how am I going to win here? I'm going to try and win using the Seeker of the Way. What do they discard? Another Prism... Oh, they have another Prismatic Strands as well. No response. Next turn. Another Reality Acid. So we'll play 1 Reality Acid here. On their... Citadel Gate. Always yield. Always yield. Puts it to 3. No response. Let's see what they do here. Play a Kabir Crossroads. And I think I'll just pass the turn now that that's down. I don't know if I'm... I do need to make them use their thing. Because they can swing through for 2. I'll just... I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm trying to do something on my end step with Flicker of Fate. Also, like, I don't think I would have even protected my journey even if they did. The reason for that is... they would get the draw regardless. This gives them, like, an extra draw. They get him for 2. Oh, sorry, more than 2. Declare blockers. I don't think I actually really want to give them any more card draw here. They have the cat. I'm just going to chump here. Combat damage. They have 3. I'm looking to do something on their end step. Probably Flicker the Core Skyfisher, which I should have actually done there to stop them from gaining 1 life. But maybe not. Undo. Do I want to sack this Omen of the Seas to scry? Yeah, I think I will. Right. Sack Omen of the Seas. I'm going to scry. Put Island on the bottom. Dreamstalker on top. If they have Counterspell, this likely means they're going to try and counter my Dreamstalker here. But it's like, little do they know I don't care that much about it. Okay, play Island. Go Dream... we'll use our Azorius Chancery. Azorius Chancery, Dreamstalker. Okay. No response. Maybe it was a mistake to sacrifice. Oh, we drew another Cryogen Relic. That's good. All right. Yeah, we have lots. I think it was fine to sack that to scry. Okay, we'll play another Cryogen Relic. Oh, no, we just bounced it back to our hand. That's right. No, it didn't do. Yeah, I thought I drew one. No, what I drew was the Azorius Chancery. All right. Another well, we had one coming up anyway. Another Cryogen Relic. No response. And we drew another one of those. We're going to swing in for 4. Okay. If they try and kill it, we'll Flicker. Yeah, they try and kill, so we'll go for a Flicker of Fate here. And if they can counter this, perhaps. We don't gain any life, but it does protect our Seeker of the Way. I don't know what that means. I mean, yeah, to be fair, that wasn't a very good use of Flicker of Fate there. But, you know, it's fine. I did want to protect my Seeker. So that's a Heap Gate. I think that is something we'd like to destroy. Okay. We will block here. And we should have left some mana open so that we could have done some flickering things, perhaps. They have 1, 2, 3, 5 things here. Okay. So here what we're going to do, we're going to flicker our Reality Acid onto their Heap Gate. No response. Put it onto Heap Gate. Always yield. And then we're going to go Cryogen Relic. No response. Then we're going to go Dreamstalker. No response. They make a treasure token. Always yield. Always yield. Return Cryogen Relic. Then we'll go Spreading Seas. No, we won't go Spreading Seas. Then we'll just go another Cryo Relic. No response. And Plains. We'll cast a Core Sky... We won't cast a Core Skyfisher yet. We'll move to combat. Swing for 5. They have the ability to go Prismatic Strands here. Right, Prismatic Strands. No response. At least we made them use it. And then we're just going to cast another Core Skyfisher. Always yield. And we'll turn the Reality Acid. We do need to keep them low on gate so that like top deck Basilisk Gate won't wreck us. There's another Basilisk Gate. So they can get in for a bunch here. But they no longer have 6/7, so that's not enough to kill it. 6/7, that's funny. I shouldn't laugh at that, but I taught in like a grade 6 class for a bit, and that was just everywhere. Okay. We're at 5. We should have enough to do some stuff here. So we're going to go Island, Spreading Seas on your Basilisk Gate. Gain some life. No response. Draw a card. There's an Abjure, that's good. We're going to go this. Reality Acid onto your... I guess your Vector Glider. Onto Vector Glider, or onto another land. I think onto another land here. We're going to make this thing, that's 1, 2, 3, that's 5, 4. No, it has to be Vector Glider here. Because that's 2, that's 5. That's just enough, yeah, so Vector Glider. Okay. No response. We're going to go Flicker of Fate on Reality Acid. No response. We're going to attach Reality Acid to... Click Reality Acid, attach it to the... I wish I could attach it to this, but I can't. Citadel Gate. Then we're going to go swing for 5. See if we can gain some life. Okay. Gained 5 life. Play Azorius Chancery. Always yield. And return this. We have Abjure as well. Don't know if we'll sack the Cryo with Abjure. We might. We also might be losing the... like, how are we going to win here? We need to get more of those things. We're at 10. No response. No response. Okay. Question is, should we sack a thing now? No response. We'll let them have. We'll let them have that. All right. Always yield. Okay. And next turn. All right. Omen of the Sea. Okay, no response. We are really down on time. Wow. Okay, always yield. Put on bottom. We don't want to shuffle our library anymore, I don't think. Come on, put on top. Play a Cabria Crossroads. Gain some life. We are going to flicker our... 3/3. We're going to flicker our Dreamstalker. Always yield. Come on, go on the stack. Okay. No response. We're going to return a Cryo Relic. Play a Cryo Relic. No response. Then we're going to go Reality Acid onto another gate. No response. Combat. Swinging for 6. Prismatic Strands. We can counter it, but that wouldn't really do anything, so we'll just let that happen. And we need to play faster. So Numaqun Coon, or whatever his name is, might get us here just on clock, but I mean that was kind of expected. So we're at 13 here. They're a minute 30 on ahead. We need to start playing faster. Okay. We can abjure their flashback prismatic strands here, which I think we should. Right, play the Radiant Fountain. Gain 2 life. Go Dreamstalker. Return Cryo Relic. Draw a card. No, second copy of Abjure. Play Cryo Relic. This is now a 3/3. They have 1, 2, 3. Okay, no response. Okay. Omen of the Sea. No response. That was decent. Okay, so I guess do we want this journey? No, put the journey on the bottom. Put the Seeker on the top. Put on top. Or did we want that journey? Play another Seeker. It's 4, 1, 2. Wait, should we play the Seeker? We'll go 1, 2, 3. Reality Acid targeting Azorius Guildgate. Okay. No response. We'll play another Seeker the Way. Move to combat. 5 and all of these. Okay. Okay, blue. Abjure. And we draw yield to all. Okay. Combat damage. Okay. There we go. Now we can start swinging with our core Skyfishers. Problem is, we need to be able to deal with their a Basilisk Gate out of them. Okay, alright, we will abjure that. Sack. And then click, click, click. Click, 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 click. Click. Okay. Okie dokie. Yield to all. Okay, we are going to go Omen of the Seas. I wonder how many prismatic strands they run. No response. Draw a card. Put on bottom. We're going to keep our journeys now. Put on top. Okay, blue. Cryo. Okay, no response. I think we have one core Skyfisher left. So I'm going to go journey on your lifelink creatures. No response. Journey here. No response. Journey here. No response. Target this creature. No response. Play a campus. Combat. Attack with everything. Alright. They go Brainstorm. Alright, so we're really behind on clock. I don't know how we're going to make up for it, but we'll do our best. They go Journey, we have nothing. Response. Man, this deck's exhausting to play. It's crazy. Alright. Okay, yield to all. Okay, play Crossroads. F6. Attack with all creatures except for the Seeker. Okay. F6 again. Actually, yield till next end step. I mean, it's a good thing I didn't. I think I just need to be attacking as much as I possibly can here. As quickly as I can for clock reasons. Okay, no response. Play Fountain. 6. Attack with all creatures, except for the Seeker. Okay. They have one gate left, apparently. They can increase that. Right down to 3. F6. I'm sweating so much. I don't know if I can win. Right, 6. Attack with all creatures. Okay. I think we got there game 1, but I have no idea how we're going to win game 2 without clocking. So we're going to have to play extremely quickly and put the onus on our opponent to kill us. Man, this game's already come down to clock after game 1. So we can have a little bit of a breather here. I'm going to want Dispel. And that's it. What are we not going to want here? Journey felt kind of medium. I can definitely cut all of those, I guess. Do I want Relic of Progenitus? Yes, I do. Their prismatic strands are actually kind of problematic. I think Dispel over prismatic strands. I like Abjure. This one Relic, then? I like my reality acids as well, but maybe I could cut one reality acid because of Spreading Seas here, and then bring in a second Relic. Don't want to cut any creatures. Yeah, we will submit now. Okay. We need to play very, very quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of all my other stops here. Except for my main. I really want to keep this. I think I actually will. We have lots of islands. Okay. Radiant Fountain. Man, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put my second main on. Island. Cryogen Relic. Alright. We're going to go Dreamstalker, bring back Cryo. Actually, no, we're not. Undo. Undo. Play Radiant Fountain. F6. Put an end step stop on. Yield until next end step. Omen of the Seas. We want white mana now. No response. I said no response. Okay. I want this and that. So put on top and come on. Put on top. Next turn. Take a beer crossroads. Up to 7. I don't want to discard. So I'm just going to play this Dreamstalker. They counter the Dreamstalker. Okay. You can see how much life we've gained from our lands, too. It's 6. That's a good amount. They're going to go for their dude now. No, they go for Lorien Revealed. Alright, so do I want to play... I think I'll play Seeker of the Way plus Dreamstalker. No response. Return Cryo. Always yield. Play Azorius Chancery. Always yield. Bring back Radiant Fountain. I don't know if we're going to get them to go lower than us on time, though. There's a journey. That's fine. They're going to gain some amount of life here. No, they're not. They're just going to play that. We're going to go Spreading Seas. Leave open both. Alright, Spreading Seas here on your Basilisk Gate. Okay. Another Spreading Seas is good. We're just going to play this Cabrera Crossroads here. And we're going to shift through combat. We gotta disrupt them. Hopefully we can kill them. I don't know if we're going to be able to, though. They're going to try and get rid of our Spreading Seas. No response. No response. Let's see what they do here. No response. Okay. We're going to play next turn. This. Always yield. We want to leave open 1 blue. We're going to tap this Chancery. We're going to go Cryogen Relic. And we're going to go Seeker of the Way. Then we're going to combat. Swing for 1. There's nothing I want to do in the end step here. We're moving the end step stop. They go Journey to Nowhere. Do I care about that? We can flicker in response, so no response. Flicker of Fate. They're going to go for some type of counter magic. We're going to go for Dispel. We're going to F6. They have another gate. They can gain some number of life here. If they instead decide to go for 8, we're going to go Spreading Seas on that gate as well. Okay. They really should have tried to gain life. I guess they're not trying to time me. Okay. 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 No response. Alright, play Plains. Go Core Skyfisher. No response. Return Cryo Relic. Combat. We're going to use one of these Spreading Seas on our own lands next turn. Swing for 4. Okay. Okay. Raven Charm. No. Abjure. Sacrifice this. F6. Okay. Combat. Why is it making... Oh, because I have mana floating. Okay. Okay, we're going to go Spreading Seas onto our own Radiant Fountain. No response. We're going to go this. Cryogen Relic. No response. We're going to go this. Island Cycling. Grab an island. Play an island. And we're going to go Secret the Way. 6. Attack with all creatures. Okay, we're going to go this, Cryo. They probably have Prismatic Strands, no response, but whatever. Alright, play the island. Play Relic of Progenitus. No response. Attack with all creatures. Okay, end step. Get an exile card from the graveyard. Maybe we have a stand a shot of evening up the clock here. I just don't know. No response. You know what? I don't think they run Artifact Destruction. We're just going to F6 here. Luring Reveal. That probably drew them into something. Seven gates. Okay, we're going to go... Spreading Seas. No. Yeah, Spreading Seas onto Heapgate. Okay. Okay, no response. We have Abjure. We're going to go Reality Acid onto Journey. No response. Attack with all creatures. We're going to put a stop in our end step here. All right, no response. They've already drawn a lot of cards, so we're just going to try and do some stuff here. All right. Abjure. Target your journey. Sacrifice the Reality Acid. 6. Now, I don't know if that's the best thing to counter. They have much worse things. But, regardless, this allows me to, like, keep my, my forces a little higher. Okay, they take one of our dudes. I guess maybe they cut their prismatic strands. Can't turn off audio, you'll just have to hope to draw well here. Okay. We have 0 cards in hand. We drew a Flicker, that is drawing well. Okay, Flicker of Fate, target my Dreamstalker. Okay. Man, this is nail-biting. Okay, no response. Okay, always yield. Bring back a Cryo. Alright, this, that, Cryogen Relic. No response. Draw another card. We'll go Core Skyfisher. No response. Return Cryo. Play Cryo. Probably should have left open the white, but whatever. I just don't have the time to think. I just want to do as much damage as I possibly can here. Okay. Play Island. Play Relic. And then do boop 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 boop. 6. Attack, attack, attack. Okay. We have 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Not looking good. They have 1 card in hand, though. That is a silver lining. And it looks like they didn't leave in the prismatic strands. Okay, so they do get to gain 9 life here. But we get to put a counter on that so it doesn't untap, and we don't really care about anything else. We don't have a flicker effect, so whatever. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Alright, so we're going to go this, 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 this. Okay, always yield. Then we're going to go this, this, here. Play a 3rd Seeker of the Way. Then we're going to go this, this. Return Dreamstalker. Return Cryo. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. All right. Exile all cards from graveyards. Draw a card. Play island. Combat. Swing, swing, swing. Okay. Okay, this, cryo. Oh my goodness, these triggers are going to be the death of me. No response. You know what? Float mana. F6. Cancel. Alright, Omen. Alright, we've lost. We're not going to be able to win through all these triggers. I gotta think here. No response. Put on bottom. Put on top. White. This. After this, we're going to have to stop casting spells. No response. Return this. This. 6. Okay, wait. Turn off auto yields. Attack with all creatures. Okay. This. 6. We're just going to attack with everything next turn. "24 seconds. Can we do it?" I think we have to play one of our spells. Alright, so this. F6. Okay, this. Alright, attack with all creatures. Okay, put a stop on our block. Turn off auto yields. Right, combat damage. Okay, I think we got there. Oh my goodness, with 9 seconds remaining. That was my heart. I can't handle this. Wow, I don't know how people play decks like these. Okay, well, that was match 1. We are currently 1-0. I'm sorry the commentary wasn't very good, but, like, we just got there by the skin of our teeth. Alright, so, see you for match 2. We are waiting for match 2. 1-0 with Acid Trip. That's pretty good. Can we get a Christmas miracle and actually manage to 5-0 with this deck? I doubt it. I'm like I said, I'm hoping for a 3-2. Like I think more than that would be a little greedy. I did 4-1 with this. At least I think I did. I know I either 4-1 or I almost 4-1 with this, like, some prior, after I played it for a bit after, my video. But this is 2015 style or whatever, when this people are trying with this deck. University Campus, I honestly don't know if I'm going to have the time to use, but, we shall see. Also, like, the type of matchup you'd be up against where this would be good, I'm not sure what that would be. Double Spreading Seas, so this could be very good. We are not going to lead on the tap land. Oh yeah, because, if only we were on the play. Oh well. We're not going to lead on the tap land because we want to have island on turn 2. Alright. Yield until next end step. I don't think they're going to blow up my Ash Barrens here. And what's this? Velvet Rumble. Now, unfortunately... Oh, but it won't be a forest, so I won't be able to untap it. They will still get the wild growth ramp, because wild growth doesn't rely on it being a forest. There's a wooded thing. We're going to go Lorien Revealed. Oh, wait, no. Ash Barrens Island cycling. Grab an island. We're going to... So we could cut them off of red. Or we could cut them off of mana. We cut them off of this. That's still 2, 3, 4, 5. So we cut them off of red. If they go Avenging Hunter, we might be in a spot of trouble, but that's what we're doing. Okay, draw a card. We just need to hope that they don't have the Avenging Hunter. We can... Maybe it was the right call to go with Lorien Revealed, because then we could have an untapped white available. There's the Hunter. So we're going to be taking some damage. It's looking like that actually was the right call, because I could go Core Skyfisher here. But... not convinced. We're going to Spreading Seas. Let's see what they have. Forest. Sometimes I wonder if that deck should run a mountain that they can get with the Avenging Hunter. Alright, we're going to go Spreading Seas on your Wild Growth. And looking kind of difficult here. We need to hit, like, something. Let's play the Cabria Crossroads here. Gain 2 life. And I guess next turn we are kind of priced into going Core Skyfisher, return Cabria Crossroads, or the Ash Barrens. Forge. Alright, to get him for 8. How much? What's this? This is another Avenging Hunter? No. What is this? They have 6 mana. Oh, another Avenging Hunter, yeah. So we're probably dead. We don't have the ability to go... So that's... We're not dead, so wait, no, we are dead. Journey would keep us alive-ish, but we have no way of casting Journey, so we'll just concede and move on to game 2. Hopefully we can get there. If we were on the play, that would have made some number of difference, perhaps. But it's going to be pretty difficult here. So we need to... Yeah, I don't think we really have a board for this. We have Journey to Nowhere. We just have to hope to kind of hit those types of things. I don't know how bad or good this matchup is. Like, we have removal for their creatures. Like, if we do get, like, the Journey Flicker of Fate combo, we can, like, wipe a lot of relevant things. And they don't have that much card draw. We also have the ability to interact with some of their ramp via Utopia Sprawl. So this doesn't have Journey, but I will keep it. We're going to lead on the Radiant Fountain, and we're going to cycle the Lorien Revealed for a white land. Okay. Let's see what they do here. Okay, they go Wild Growth. We will go... We should really let this resolve, but, you know, whatever. We'll just grab the Idyllic Beachfront. And then we're going to go Omen of the Sea. Actually, Island. We'll Spreading Seas here. Okay, draw a card. This makes it so that if they can't Utopia Sprawl it, or untap it with an Arbor Elf, then we can play an Idyllic Beachfront and go Omen of the Seas. It also puts them off of double green. So I guess nothing there is really good for them. Maybe the Arbor Elf gives them a little more mana. We also we don't have the ability to flicker the Spreading Seas yet. We did draw a Reality Acid, which is pretty nice. They have 1, 2, 3 mana right now. So we're going to go Omen of the Sea. Always yield. That's a Cryogen Relic and another Core Skyfisher. But we need mana. I'm actually going to bottom the Cryo Relic right now. And maybe that was wrong, but you can't undo. I'll top the core Skyfisher. No, I need lands. I just really need lands. Yeah, I'm glad I went bottom there. We need to hit lands here. I can't be too greedy. We have the Reality Acid as well. We can go Reality Acid onto something, or we can just get the core Skyfisher down. They have 5 mana. They can go for the Avenging Hunter, so we will put Reality Acid onto it. So that looks like they're going for a Hunter, which can get them some more land. No, they go for Hydra. Interesting. So we'll just go for Dreamstalker then, or do we still get the Reality Acid down? Depends on what we draw, because I would like to have some removal on the field here. That's a Cryogen Relic. So we could try and draw something, but then if they do something like crazy, I would like to have this Reality Acid on the table. What do I want to put it on? Because I don't really care so much about that Nyxborn Hydra. It's a 3/4. So I guess I will put it onto this forest, and we're going to hope to draw into a... oh, what is it? What's it called? Another land. If we draw another land, we can cut them off of 2 lands next turn. If they play an Avenging Hunter, we can flicker it, and then we can flicker it onto their Avenging Hunter, and then cast a core Skyfisher. Oh, maybe it was right because this thing has reach. Maybe that's why they cast it out, so they could keep the initiative. It's probably better to put it on the Hunter, on the Nyxborn Hydra then. Or is this another Nyxborn Hydra? Yeah, okay, this is another Nyxborn Hydra. Hopefully we draw a land here. Always yield. We didn't draw land. Ah, it's brutal. So we're going to go Dreamstalker. We're going to return the Radiant Fountain. We're going to play Radiant Fountain. And then we're going to pass the turn. Or should we play the core Skyfisher? We'll play another Dreamstalker. Or should I try and dig for a land with this Cryogen Relic? We'll play the Cryogen Relic and try and dig us one more land. I guess I maybe should have done that earlier. No, I couldn't. All right, we hit another non-land card. We run 22 lands here. It's getting a little kind of silly. They have 1, 2, 3 mana. We'll take 3. Okay. And they pump. All right, so we're going to flicker it onto their 6/7, or we can make it not on tap. But I think flickering's the right call. Hopefully, we draw an untap land here. This is just getting crazy. Oh, there's Utopia Sprawl. Okay, they've chosen red. Please be an untap land. Wow, we keep missing on lands. I can't. This is crazy. All right, so we're going to go Dreamstalker again, just to soak up some damage. Okay, no response. Return the Radiant Fountain. Play the Radiant Fountain. Then we're going to go white. Flicker of Fate, the Reality Acid. We're going to attach it to the 6/7. And then they'll lose the forest. We can still block the 3/4. They have 4 mana. They can cast a Writhing Chrysalis if they chose to. We'll block here. Really need to draw land. Like, this is getting kind of silly. I can't believe how long it's taken to draw lands. It's just insane. All right, so we can flicker the Reality Acid onto the Writhing Chrysalis, but unfortunately it means that we can't actually bring it back this turn. There's finally a land, but it's tapped. So, flicker Reality Acid. Put it onto the Writhing Chrysalis. Play University Campus. And now we might finally be able to do some things now that we have 4 lands. That took so long. That's crazy. They have 6 mana now. They could play a thing. We can block the Writhing Chrysalis. They could also have a... yeah, they probably have a boarding party. It's a shame we just got so mana screwed. I think it's really important. Good thing I double bottomed, but I just couldn't believe he didn't hit lands for how many consecutive turns on 22? It's unfortunate. Really hope this isn't a boarding party. All right, let's see what they have here. Boarding party puts me really low. No, it's a 7/8. So that's fine. Block. Take 7. Okay. We're going to have to tap this down. Or we can go Journey. Okay, so I guess we go Journey on your Nyxborn. No response. Core Skyfisher. We're going to return the Reality Acid. No response. And I don't really want to attack, so I'm not going to, because we're at 6 life, and I want to be able to double block a boarding party should they try and cast one now. They have 2, 4, 6 mana. They play Repurposer. We're going to put a stop on our upkeep. No, I don't think it's... we really want to draw lands, but I don't... What do they return? They return a boarding party with Pulse and Marassa. So we will just move on to natural draw step here. And we're going to go Core Skyfisher, return Spreading Seas, or we can put them down on mana here. Well, they have 2, 4, 6, 7. They'd still be able to cast the thing. Yeah, I think that is what we'll do. So we'll go Core Skyfisher. And using the generic, always yield. We'll return a Spreading Seas. Then we'll go this here. And we'll put Spreading Seas onto one of these. And then we'll play an Azorius Chancery. That was pretty big. Now we have mana. Return a Radiant Fountain. We're at 6, so I don't think we die to a lot of stuff. We'll just untap here. And they have to sacrifice this spawn unless they draw an untapped source of mana somehow. Alright. They brought back the boarding party. Let's see what they do. They don't need to sacrifice a spawn. They can go for the boarding party now. I can take 3 here from their... Okay, they hit a Jewel Thief. Okay. Now we can kill the boarding party. Like this. Okay. We could have gotten blown out there. I do know that. But I think this is important. We untap. We go to 5. And now we have an Abjure. So I can go this. I can go Omen of the Sea. I think I actually want this Cabrera Crossroad for life gain. And I think I do want more lands. Put on top. Then I can go... I want to leave Abjure open. So I'm just going to play this Dreamstalker. No response. And I can sacrifice an Omen of the Seas if I want to. I'm going to return this Cryogen Relic and draw into the Cabrera. And I'm going to pass the turn. Okay. We could have also returned the Spreading Seas. But I wanted to draw more cards. We are looking to... though that would have killed their thing. It's fine. Let's see what they play here. Anything, like, scary will counter. Sure, we'll counter that. We could we kill that? Because we can just take the initiative. I think we'll just kill it. We're at 5. I think that's important. All right, abjure your avenging hunter. Sacrificing an omen of the seas. Okay, they pass. Next turn. We'll play a Cabria Crossroads. Now we'll go. I think I want the Scry. All right, we do want this put on bottom. Put on top. We'll go Core Skyfisher. We're going to return the Spreading Seas. We're going to go Spreading Seas on their Utopia Sprawled land to get rid of the Utopia Sprawl. Draw another card. And we now have the Seeker of the Way. We're at 7. Swinging for 2. We have to start dealing them damage. They're at 24. They have 1 red right now. And they swing in. Block and double block. They might have some type of way of killing either the Dreamstalker or Core Skyfisher. Like, we could get blown out here, but that's fine. Alright, so it's a 5/5. It takes 0. This costs 7 to flashback. They have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so they can flash it back next turn. So we're going to go this. We're going to play a Cryogen Relic. If we draw a way of... We'll get their Jewel Thief if we draw any way of dealing with that. Of note, we could have had left open and open to the seas for instant speed stuff. Oh, what do I have here? Okay, that Cabria Crossroads is actually really nice. We're going to play Cabria. Seeker. And we'll tap out for a Reality Acid onto their Jewel Thief. And we'll pass the turn. Pretty weak to a, I forget what it's called. That Prey Upon spell, because it would trample over. So they can want 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, so you could leave 1 spawn available. The flashback of the Bannerhide. They don't flash back. So we will... It's 5. They have 3 cards in hand. We could chump once to be safe. How many Bannerhide Crew Shock do they run? Because they go double Bannerhide Crew Shock, we would die here. I'm going to play it safe, and I'll just block it with... I'll just soak up 3 damage. Okay. Let's see what they do. It doesn't have reach. And they play a generous set. Okay. I don't want to scry. There's a journey. That was pretty nice. So we can go... We do need to draw cards here. Let's see if we can. Cryo. Always yield. Always yield. We're going to journey the thing because we can make this a 6/6. No response. Nice. So we can make this a 7. But I think we should still try and do this here. Omen of the Sea. Again. All right. I'm going to journey the dude, if we can. I wonder... No, if they had the Prey Upon spell, they would have used it already. Okay. No response. So we could have held this, but again, we're trying to draw into something to get rid of that reality acid. Let's see. Let's see if we can scry into another Core Skyfisher or a Flicker of Fate. Flicker... Okay, there's another Seeker of the Way. Put on bottom. Put on bottom. And it's an island. I guess we should have taken the Seeker. We'll go Journey. No response. Journey this. No response. And then we'll go Reality Acid onto a land. This land. Oh no, we can't gain life. We cannot gain life. I just realized that. Because they can block and sack. So how much damage are they going through here? They flash everything back. That's 9. We can block 4. We're going down to 4. So we gotta pass back. Uh-oh. You might be dead here. I think we just died. Oh, they sacrificed it anyway. What's this? They had to prey upon anyway? Deglamour. On my thing for an... Okay, so we're just dead. That is unfortunate. Okay. So 1 and 1. I feel like had we drawn, our 4th land on turn, 4 rather than turn 7, we would have been okay. But unfortunately, we missed like 3 consecutive land drops. So now we are 1 and 1. 1 and 1, unfortunately. Let's see if we can tie it up. Or go a little positive. That's unfortunate loss there. They had the spawn for blocking and gaining life. I forgot about that. So I just had to draw into like a Flicker of Fate or a Core Skyfisher or something. It's also arguable that I should have held back my Core Skyfisher effects for my Reality Acid and played the longer game, which is probably what I should have done rather than going after their lands. I'm not sure about that though. There were things I could have done differently. Really, though, what cost us there was just missing 3 land drops in a row. After hitting our first 3 as well, which is just crazy. We were really, really well set had we hit a untap land there for like 3 turns. I won't stop. I'll stop thinking about it. But like we run 22, and sometimes like 22 feels like 16, and I don't know why. So unfortunately, there's not going to be a Christmas miracle. No 5-0, but that's kind of expected. I do think this deck can easily beat that deck. We have like a lot of interaction for them, but it's the problem of like a mid-range is that you need to have lands, need to have enough lands, and you can't have too many lands. Lorien Revealed can help with that, but we need to have, we're like more of like a classic control deck. We're not really trying to do too many combo-y things with our like mana, like by like snapping or things like that. So we actually just like need lots of lands on the table, and we don't really do anything we can't really do anything that impactful until we hit 4. So let's see here. We'll keep this. This is solid. We have Cryogen Relic. We have Seeker. They go... Okay, so this is actually a matchup that I quite like. We can deal with a lot of their stuff simply by flickering it. So let's say, for example, I put a Dreamstalker on the table and they make me sacrifice it. I can flicker it, return it to hand, replay it, return the Cryogen. And that's kind of how you need to be playing this deck. You need to be thinking like really in advance. So maybe I should have been thinking about that more and saving a bounce effect in order to like kill their dude instead of going like, hey, I have no bounce effects with my things. But we'll see. So I played the Cryo. The question is, do I just go Seeker and have them kill it in order to leave open the Flicker of Fate for my Dreamstalker? Not certain. But what we will do is we are just going to play the Dreamstalker. We have so many lands in hand that I do not mind discarding a land. So we will go Cabrera Crossroads, and we'll discard a Plains. I'll probably discard this University Campus, but this is a matchup where it might actually be good, but so is Azorius Chancery. Oh, they just played the Edict effect. That's fine. Like I said, we could do the Flicker thing, but I'd rather get, like, the show on the road. And we have a lot of life gain here. Tons of lands, eh? Lands for days. Alright. Cryogen Relic. There's a Flicker of Fate. That's nice. We'll play the Radiant Fountain so that we don't have... Radiant Fountain thing, so I still have... Yeah, we'll play the Radiant Fountain. Always yield. We have 2 Flicker of Fate now. And then we can cycle this for an island. Or a Plains. Alright, we'll just do it now. Basic land cycling. We'll grab... Plains. We'll have 6. They can do whatever they want. I mean, probably shouldn't have 6. Show them that we don't have anything, but that's fine. And again, we don't really want to play the Seeker. We want to do... There we go. We'll play a Cryogen Relic. Another Seeker. We'll just play the Chancery. No response. Return the Radiant Fountain. And we'll discard a Plains. Okay, so they have 1 black land. They could sacrifice this to make this not work, but I think I'm fine with that. Alright, undo. We'll just play the Radiant Fountain. Spreading Seas on your black land. Okay, draw a card. Do I want to have... I'm going to play the Secret away. I'd rather they counter this than they counter anything else. And if they kill it, they kill it. I don't actually care that much about it. It just feels like they have counter magic up. Okay, that's interesting. So they didn't have anything. They probably do have some way of countering my Core Skyfisher, but that's fine. There's a journey. So we'll just go Core Skyfisher. And if they counter it, they counter it. They don't counter it. That's good for us. No response. Turn Cryo. We'll play a Cryo. Yeah, we'll play a Cryo. Okay, that triggers. Always yield. Always yield. No response. Let me draw another one, eh? That's pretty good. I don't want to go to discard, so I'm going to play this University Campus. And I'll move to combat. I'll swing in for 3. Oh, I can... Oh, no, I do. I can. I forgot this island was untapped. So I can flicker. I can flicker. Let's see what they do here. They go Thraben Inspector. Always yield. And... So right now they only have 1 black mana available. So they can go for something. Not sure what. If they make us discard, I think I might discard the Seeker. I know we don't have that many creatures, but I would like to keep the Azorius Chancery in hand. Okay, they're going to wait until they have double black available. That's fine. All right, next turn. Another Spreading Seas. That was good. Spreading Seas your Goldmire Bridge. let's see if this gets a response. Oh, they're going to kill that? I think I'm fine. I don't really want to use a flicker on it. That is a reality acid. We have double flicker. So we go flicker, flicker, bounce. That's 3 lands. But we will do that next turn. So instead we're going to play Seeker the Way. I don't want to play out the reality acid quite yet. Azorius Chancery. And I'll return a Radiant Fountain. And I'm going to swing in for 2 because I think I am the aggro one now. Alright, get in for 2. They can attack me for 2, that's fine. I have my life I have my life gain lands here. They draw a card. Next turn. I'm surprised they didn't go for the sacrifice on their... Did they not have like one of those draw 2 black cards that sacrifices an artifact? There's a Bajuka Bog. They exile my graveyard, no response. So I can get that one with Reality Acid. They're going to tap my core. Always yield. That puts them off of the card I was playing around, Abjure. Okay, they play their own Core Skyfisher. Not a problem. We can exile their whole field with the Journey, or we can go after their mana. So, good question. What should we do? Okay, I think I like going after their combat damage. I think I like going after their black mana. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go Omen of the Sea. No response. I don't think we want any more lands. We want both of these, so put on top. Put on top. Next turn. We could have also flickered the thing there. I just didn't want to. So we're going to go Chancery that. That still leaves a lot of white. Okay, we're going to go Reality Acid onto your Bog there. No response. Then we're going to go Flicker of Fate, Reality Acid. And we could either take them down a lot of lands here. Like, we could take them down just one more land. I guess we're going to go on the Core Skyfisher then. Okay, no response. We're going to put it onto your Core Skyfisher. Okay, no response. We're going to play Radiant Fountain. And then we're going to play our own, another Core Skyfisher. Okay, always yield. We're going to return the Reality Acid. Okay, no response. Move to combat. Swing for 4. Alright, it's all working out. All coming together. 27. So, now what do we do? They go white-blue. They draw a card. They go Thraben Inspector. Oh, I'm realizing I could have flickered their dude with all the +1 counters on it, couldn't have I? Did I have a flicker effect? I didn't think of it. If I could have, then maybe I could have found a way out of that situation I was in against Ramp. Oh well. Let's see if they do here. You can target your opponent's creatures with Flicker of Fate. Okay, we win that one. It's an artifact deck, so we're bringing in Dust to Dust. Don't have that many 1-things. I don't know how much I want to spell. I do like Dust to Dust and Reality Acid combined. I would like to be able to leave some in. I think I'll cut 1 Seeker of the way. I don't know how much I love Journey. We can cut 1 Journey. And now the question is, do we want to go down more in order to fit in Dispel? We have Abjure. I think we need Dispels, so we should bring in at least a couple of them. Journey, I think we can actually cut down to 2. and then maybe 2 Dispel. We could also cut 1 Omen of the Sea in order to, that always freezes on my thing for some, in order to fit in the 3rd Dispel. But I don't know how I like that. I'd rather not have Reality Acid, I think, and have Omen of the Sea. But then I'm really low on creature removal, only having the 2 journeys. So I would like to have a Reality Acid in here. The thing is, I need to cut 1 Omen of the Sea is fine. I'll go down to 3 Omen. Alright, there we go. Leaving 1 Acid. Seems fine to me. The thing is, I know they can go pretty wide. So here, this hand is really slow, but it is pretty keepable, so I will keep. We don't do anything till turn 3, but I think this deck's slow. That's a Navigator's Compass, so they also have their life gain online. Oh, because that will help them to... So I'm going to lead on the Idyllic Beachfront because it taps for blue, and if I draw any untapped land, it means I can cast a Cryo Relic. They go black, and they go for the dude. I'll discard the Dispel, I suppose. No, they just go Duress, so we're going to lose our Cryo Relic, I think. They might also take the Reality Acid, but I think the pick's actually Cryo here. Because otherwise, what's our hand do? Wait till Reality Acid? Okay, it could also take the Lowering Revealed and try and choke me on mana. They take the Acid, alright. Well, that was our only Reality Acid, so... Oh, nice. Alright, so Island, and we're just going to play this Cryo Relic now in case there's another Duress incoming. Okay, draw a card. If they had double Duress, that is a reason to go after the 2-coster first. So I doubt they had double Duress. They go black, I imagine, for another... no, Island. It's a Thoughtcast? What is this? Oh, a Serpent. Interesting. Didn't think they ran Serpents. Well... This one doesn't work at quite as... Spreading Seas doesn't work quite as well. So we're just going to go... Dreamstalker. We're going to return the Cryo Relic. And after seeing Gear Seeker Serpent, we're going to bring back in our journeys and removals and such. There is a journey, though. And we have the Dispel, so that's nice. Gain 2. We're going to take a little bit of damage here, unless they have multiple Gear Seeker Serpents. Now, what we could do is we could go for Journey Flicker, but we'll have to wait and see if that's a good thing to do. That is something we would like to do, but we need to untap land to do that. Oh, they just go kill. That's fine. So please, can we draw an untapped land so we can get both their... Oh, well, they don't... I guess... Okay, so we don't draw an untapped land. We can go Cryo Relic, or we can just go Journey here. I guess we just go Journey here. Right, Journey to Nowhere. Journey onto your Gear Seeker Serpent. No response. I think we only have 1 journey left, so we have like almost no removal left. This is not very good. Island Cycling. The only silver lining is that like it looks like they don't have very much going on for them, and we can start doing things soon. If we draw Dust to Dust, I don't know if we go after the Navigator's Compass or not, but the answer might be yes, so that we can color screw them with our Spreading Seas. I would like to put them off of double black. So that could be a reason. I mean, I don't really care about putting them off the double black. Oh, is this another Gear Seeker Serpent? Sure is. So we get him for 2. Yeah. So maybe it would have been better to have waited. So we only have 1 journey left. We can always bounce back our journey in order to do some things. All right, so we're going to go Plains. We're going to go Dreamstalker. No response. We're going to bring back the Cryo Relic. And we're going to pass the turn. We're going to go down to 11 here. And we don't have much removal left. We have 1 other journey. I didn't think this deck was so creature aggro heavy. So we're going to need to figure... 3. Yeah, I really should have left in my things. That's another Flicker of Fate, though. So we're going to do this. Cryo. Okay, we're going to go another Cryo. Actually, we'll play Island. Play Cryogen Relic. There is a Dust to Dust. Interesting. So I think what we do is we block Flicker, return a Cryo. Wait, no, what am I saying? Cryo Relic one of your Gear Seeker Serpent. Cryo Relic your tap Gear Seeker Serpent. All right, there we go. And we'll discard a Spreading Seas. It's not good right here anymore. Okay. And what can we do here? We have the Dust to Dust, but that doesn't really help us. I think we go Core Skyfisher. No response. Return Cryogen Relic. We'll play Cryogen Relic again. We are in trouble. I don't think there's anything that really gets us out of this. Like, we can go for this basic land cycling. Grab myself a Plains. Like, what gets us out of this is drawing our only copy of Journey. I just don't think that's something we should be digging for so badly. Alright, we will tap down this one. Draw into another Cryo. And we'll pass the turn. Discarding the Dust to Dust. We don't want that anymore, I don't think. Or do we? No. Let's discard 2 things. Undo. Get rid of Spreading Seas. Dispel. We're going to need to chump the Gear Seeker here. What do they return? They return the dude. Okay. We're going to need to chump the Gear Seeker here and just hope that we can draw. Like, we could, like, they'll still be left with 1 regardless of what we do here. So we need to really hope to... oh, why did I do that? I should have taken the damage. I should have chumped. I didn't think. I wasn't thinking. Let's see. Because now we're exposed in the air. Double Dust to Dust isn't going to cut it. I guess I can try. All right, so Cryo Relic. Maybe the Journey's on the top, but even then, okay, that's an observer. We'll just move on to game 3. This time we're going to bring in more removal because this is actually a deck trying. This is not a control deck. I misjudged. I still think we want the Dust to Dust. We're going to bring in all of our Journeys. We're going to probably cut the Reality Acid. Spreading Seas did not look all that strong there. We might bring back in an Omen of the Sea. We're not going to be able to screw them if they have, like, that artifact. And go down to 2 Spreading Seas here. I like having just the 3 Secret the way. Dispel didn't seem too strong, but I think protection is key. I like the Dust to Dust. Do I like Dust to Dust? I think I do. I think I do. We have 4 Journey now. Yeah, we'll go for it. It's a shame I took out all my removal against a deck that likely brought in like creatures against me. Okay, we will keep this. It really needs a white land, but it has a Omen of the Sea and a Core Skyfisher in it and a Flicker of Fate. So we need to hope that we don't get Duressed. I feel like my boarding that game really cost us there, because, like, if I had 4 Journeys, we saw how many Dust to Dust those could have been Journeys or something. I am still running Dust to Dust here, but I think that's good. Alright, so we'll go Plains. Omen of the Sea. It's really important to get this down. It's more important than putting a Seeker of the Way on the field. Okay. think we'll bottom the Ash Barrens and then top the university campus. No, we'll bottom that too, even though it'd be nice to have double white, because it'd allow us to play Core Skyfisher and leave open Flicker. Sure. No, that's not worth it. Put on bottom. We draw a Chancery anyway. Alright, their turn. They play that. Next turn, we'll play Seeker of the Way. They can kill it if they want. Azorius Chancery. We'll turn Island. We'll pass the turn. Let's see what they got for us here. That's a Cryogen Relic. 1 white available. Probably play... Okay, they play Glintock, return Cryogen Relic. We're going to play Core Skyfisher, return Omen of the Sea. And if they try and kill it, we can flicker it. But I don't really want to return itself, though. We kind of need 2 things on the battlefield to make that good. So let's see if we can draw a second thing. We don't. But we can go Core Skyfisher. No response. Return Omen of the Seas. Combat. Swing in. I guess we actually will just play the Omen of the Seas then. Because they can kill our Core Skyfisher, that's fine. We just want to draw into more things. No response. I don't think we actually want that Dust to Dust. It doesn't do anything here. Actually, we do want it. If they play another artifact land, that just takes them back to the Stone Age. You can also get rid of their Relic if you really wanted it to. Let's see what they do here. Another Bojuka Bog. So they are doing that thing. We will get rid of their Cryo Relic. I mean, I think it's good to get rid of it. We'll draw them into a card, but it'll also cut them off of blue and artifacts. So this, Dusted Us, here and here. Not spreading season today. That's for sure. No response. They can draw a card. Play an island. Combat. Swing in. Another reason to do this is because they missed a land drop. So we can take advantage of that. There's that. There is the Navigator's Compass. Always yield. And they swing in for 2. So they have blue mana now, but we also have we have Dispel. Okay, they make us kill the thing, that's fine. Next turn. We'll just go another Seeker of the Way. Or not using that one, I guess. No, we'll go another Seeker of the Way. Okay. Then we'll go Chancery, return Island, I guess. No, we'll play the island. I should have tapped differently there so I could have played this Chancery, but I did not. But I also wanted to have more mana available, so because like if they do kill this and I flicker it, it means I can cast my Omen of the Sea. Anyway, they're like really far behind now, so I'm not too concerned. Let's see what they do. Core Skyfisher, no response. No response. I don't think I'll flicker Omen on end step because it doesn't do enough. Yep, no response. So that can deal 6 damage. I don't think it's worth flickering on end step. That doesn't do enough. Alright, and F6. They can swing it for 2. They choose not to. So we'll play Chancery. and return island, and we'll just wait until we can outvalue them somehow. I do not want to waste a flicker here. I want, if they kill my Seeker, do I dispel? Probably not. I don't really mind the Seeker dying so much. There's their island. Let's see what they can do here. We want them to attempt to cast down on one of our my core Skyfisher. Okay, we'll discard the island. Oh, another one. Okay. I want to save my flickers for, like, better things. Next turn. There's a cryo, that's good. You know what, I should tap my Chancery here. Alright. Chancery. Cryo. No response. We could use Flicker of Fate to blow them out here a little bit, but I'm not going to. That was another good draw. Dreamstalker. No response. Return Cryogen Relic. Play Plains. Pass turn. No attacks. We will discard this. I don't know if we discard the Dispel, actually. It might be the Omen of the Sea. Okay, no response. I gain some more life. I think I will discard the Dispel. It gives them the option to counter, but they don't look like they have that much counter stuff going on. Let's see what this is. Okay, this is another one of those. Alright, I'll just go for the Omen of the Sea here. Alright, no response. And I'll just go put on... I think actually I want to put on top, discard the beachfront. Put on top. Put on top. Draw the beachfront. No response. Okay. No response. Discard the beachfront. They're just holding back, eh? All right, so we want to save these Flicker of Fates to decimate their field at some point. We'll go this, or make this large enough so that we could get like a bunch of things. There's another Flicker of Fate. That's pretty big. All right, another Cryo Relic. This. Okay. That's a journey. So this, 2, 4, we can flicker that 3 times, get rid of 4 creatures. Right, really gotta hope they don't have duress for this to work. We could also just journey, go a bird in hand and do it now. Make it really big. Sure, we'll go bird in hand. Alright. Journey to nowhere. Okay. Turn off auto yields. No response. We are going off of Dispel here, but Flicker. Always yield. Always yield. No response. Alright, so that one's gone. We'll also take, I guess, this one. Okay, no response. No response. No response. Swinger for 6. Let's see if they trade any. They need to trade 3 creatures. They don't. Okay, we gained 6. Maybe that wasn't worth gaining 6, but I wanted to clear the board a little bit. They can kill my core Skyfisher now if they wanted, so maybe that was a mistake. But if they do, I think I'm still kind of okay, because I have this this creature here. Okay, they go for the thing on the journey, return their thing. Okay, so that kind of, I'm glad they use it on that instead of my core Skyfisher. One swamp. I guess we discard not the flicker. Alright. Not doing anything on my upkeep, just drawing a card. There's another flicker. Wow. Lots of flickers. Okay, well, we'll just keep waiting. Until we draw into another journey. Giraffes would be pretty brutal. Let's see what they can do here. Okay, I should always yield to this. I don't think I should try and time them. I think that's a mistake. They go blue, blue for a Gear Seeker Serpent. Alright, no response. We are looking for journeys. And of course Skyfisher. No response. We can always block the Gear Seeker and Flicker. I'm kind of at that point now. Wow, another one of those. So we're going to go Flicker onto our... I guess this creature. Because we just got to make something happen. Alright. No response. And we're going to return this Cryo Relic. No response. Return Cryo. Alright, draw a card. Right, no response. 6. Discard Cryo. Right, turn off auto yields, because I forgot I wanted to do something. Oh well. Alright, we'll go Omen of the Sea, trying to hit another journey to nowhere. Alright, no response. No response. No response. Always yield. That's an Abjure, which I also like. Problem is, I really, I put on top, draw. I can take some damage. I like this Abjure. Okay. No, always yield. Always yield. Come on, always yield. Always yield. No response. No response. Always yield. That's a Spreading Seas, which I think I'll just hold to discard. I think we'll Abjure their Cryogen Relic if they cast it. Yeah, we'll Abjure that. Abjure your Cryo. There's a journey. Alright. Heal tall. There's a Tithing Blade. No response. We'll sacrifice a Dreamstalker. Take 5. We'll get rid of 3 creatures. Next turn, being Coruscusher, Glinthawk, all that stuff. Okay, we have Dispel Protection. Okay, always yield. To make us discard, we can discard the Spreading Seas. Okay, we'll get rid of both their Gear Seeker Serpents and their Core Skyfisher. Next turn. Okay, turn off auto yield. No, we don't need to turn... Yeah, I guess we might actually have to. All right, turn off auto yields. Journey to Nowhere. Okay, always yield. Always yield. No response. We're going to target your Gear Seeker. We're then going to go Flicker here. No response. Okay, and then we're going to target your other Dreamstalker. And we're going to go Flicker here. Okay. No response. Then we're going to target your Core Skyfisher. And no response. No response. Response. No response. This thing is now a 5/5, so we need to make it a 6/6. So we'll go Ash Barrens, play, and we'll go Spreading Seas onto our plains so we can hold open a... Oh, I guess I should have tapped that differently, so I wouldn't have cut myself off of a white source. Should have put that on the Ash Barrens. Oh well. And we'll draw a card so we can hold up the spell. Okay, combat. Get it for 6. They want to trade 3 creatures? Looks like they do. Okay. Oh, 4. Alright, do we want to... I think we do want to kill... Alright, combat damage. 1. 1. Yes. That's right? Yeah. Okay. And then end step. Now, they might be able to bring some stuff back with, like, a thing, but... Right, we're just going to F6 here. I mean, we shouldn't F6. All right, turn off auto yields. We're at 5 minutes. I'm sure we can win without F6ing. Always yield. Stop on upkeep so that we can do some stuff. We just really want to catch an instant spell. Another one. Well, we have another Journey to Nowhere. Okay, 0 cards in hand. Okay, next turn. We're going to sacrifice one of these to scry. I don't want this to spell. I already have one in hand. It's not doing anything. I guess I want this Spreading Seas. Okay. We'll go Spreading Seas onto my Ash Barrens. Draw a card. Always yield. We can go... my play is costing me. That's really funny. Journey onto your... this dude. Alright. No response. Combat. Swing for 2. My misplay last turn about putting the Spreading Seas on my plains cost me there. That's really funny. Alright, so we're going to hopefully get to resolve this Core Skyfisher and bring back a Cryogen Relic. Let's see what this is. They sack the Cryo. So we don't have a Flicker effect here, but we could do that to untap it. Okay. Let's see what they have for us. What is this? Looks like a 4/5, 5 mana. What is this? Oh, they're resetting the Tithing Blade. Okay, so they can gain 1 life each turn. Okay, we'll have 6. My turn. We're gonna go Omen of the Seas first, because we want to set up our draws. Always yield. Bottom, I do think I want a Journey. Alright, put on top. Now we're gonna go blue and white. Core Skyfisher. Always yield. We are going to return our Cryogen Relic. Always yield. Then we're going to play our Cryogen Relic. And then we're going to return it again with another Core Sky. Oh, play the... I don't know if you should play the Radiant Fountain. Core Skyfisher. Return the Cryo Relic. Play a Radiant Fountain. Pass turn. End step. And now it's their turn. Okay, we're going to get rid of some of our stops here. Oh, always yield. You have 6 things. Crypt Rats would be devastating. Yes, Crypt Rats would be devastating. So hopefully they don't have a Crypt Rats. There's an Omen of the Dead. I'd have no way of countering that. So what are they returning here? Refurb? Right, no response. We're just going to F6. We don't have time. They know we have the Dispel, and they probably can tell that we F6'd here, but... Okay. Discard. 0 cards. What's this? What are they doing? Is something else? Oh, they're going to transform it again. Okay. Transformed. They can't swing in. We'll journey one of them. Alright, this. Journey to nowhere. Get your Glinthawk. We should have done this first, but okay. Cryo. Oh, we should have not used that white. Oh well. And Cryo. And blue and blue. Dreamstalker. Always yield. Return Cryo. Play an island. Go to combat. Attack with all creatures. Okay. You have Dispel Abjure available. It's just a matter of time now. They are swinging. They are like doing some stuff, but like they're gaining 1 life a turn here. But I think that's fine. What are they doing on their up? Oh, they're going to scry too. Okay. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you'd want to leave that on the battlefield. I guess refurb. Glinthawk is actually kind of good. Let's see if they put anything on top. 1 top. All right, what's this? All right, no response. You can keep that. Always yield. Always yield. They sack the clue token. And what do they have? I'll counter anything significant. Grim Bauble. It's not significant. Not significant. All right. All right, no response. They can surveil again, but again, I just don't care. We'll swing in for 4. All right, next turn. All right, we'll go this, this. Eventually, I'll have to stop drawing, but I would like to get my field to be a little larger. All right, this, this. Okay, return. That's a dust to dust. So this, this, dust your Consuming Sepulture and your this. And then we can go this, Cryogen Relic. And we'll play an island. Combat, swing for 4. Okay, 4. And then they're down to 5. Right, they surveil 2. The reason why I killed their Navigator's Compass is because I didn't want them gaining any life. And if I killed their other thing, would have meant that wouldn't have happened. It's looking like we're going to take down game 3, though. Long grindy. I'm wondering if I had thought of that flicker line, if that was even possible. But it may have been if I could have actually, like, won by removing all the +1 counters from their 3/3. It's possible. Oh, I didn't have one, though. That's right, because if I had a flicker effect, I would have flickered the Reality Acid. And we win the match. All right, we are... 2-1. 2-1. Not bad. Not bad. All right. See you for the last 2 matches. Okay, match 4, right? Yeah, we're 2-1, match 4. Slow hand. They're on the play. We have a Journey Flicker, but we can't do anything until like turn. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan this. This is worse because we only have 1 land. You could have kept that if this was a slow player, but we don't know what we're up against. Even if it was burn, Maybe we could have got there with Flicker on it, but again, it would have taken so long to get that set up with double Chancery. Mulligan again. Uh-oh. Alright, we're going to 4. I'd like to see what our opponent's on and probably just concede. Okay, this is our first keepable hand. We can keep Journey, Relic, Island, or Crossroads, Island, Relic, Journey. I'm curious if I should actually play this or not. Alright, done. That doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me anything. But they're at 3. They also mulliganed a lot. Wow. So we can actually... I shouldn't concede. It's a good thing I looked at their hand size. Alright, so they also mulliganed to 4. Wow, it's a 4-on-4. That's a good thing I checked. Let's see if they have a Spell Pierce. That'd be pretty bad. Cryo. Alright, draw a card. There's a Spreading Seas. We're going to hold that in hand in case this is a multicolored deck. Okay, next turn. Island. We're going to play the Seeker of the Way. What do they do? Nothing. Alright, next turn. We're going to go Core Skyfisher. We're going to return the Cryogen Relic. Alright, then we're going to move to combat, just swing in for 2. Again, we're holding this Spreading Seas for when they play another land. Okay, they just concede. Alright, so they mulliganed to 4, kept 1 land. Our multi-4 is better than their multi-4. Alright. Again, sideboarding, don't know what we're on. Probably going to bring in Dust to Dust. Alright, Dust. Question is, do I want to spell? Dust. And how many journeys do I want? I'm going to cut my reality acids. Do I want to spell? I think I want Seekers. Do I just do that? I think I do want to spell. I think I want at least 1 to spell. I don't want to cut any of those. Flicker of Fate becomes interesting. I think I want my journeys. We don't know what we're up against. We do want to dispel. We just don't know what to cut for the dispel. I don't think it should be Seeker of the Way, but I think I will cut 1 Seeker. And I'll bring in 1 dispel. Alright. I guess I could have cut one of my cantrip enchantments as well. I don't know. So why am I cutting the Seeker? You don't really want to see it early game. Alright, this is a lot of cantrips. We're going to keep it. And just try and cantrip, trip away. Leading on Cryogen Relic because we would like to hit lands. But actually, I guess we should lead on the Omen of the Sea if we don't draw land. If we do draw land, we lead on Cryogen Relic. If we don't draw land, we lead on Omen of the Seas to try and dig into a land. White. Interesting. So is this Jeskai? Blue. So, should we play into their counter magic? Should we play into their counter magic? Yeah, I think I will. They can counter this. I don't care too much about it. Let's see if they do here. Okay, they go lose focus. That is a fine trade for me. They have blue mana. I don't know how many colors they run. They could be Esper. And they return the Ancient Den. And they play the Ancient Den, and what do they do after that? Nothing, eh? So we're going to go Cryo. See what they do. They can counter this too. We have 3 more. Alright, draw a card. That is a lot more of those. We'll play the Chancery, always yield, and we will return the Radiant Fountain. I'm actually starting to think that maybe I should be running a third Cabrera Crossroads instead of the Surveil Land. I would like to Spreading Seas that actually pretty badly. All right, no response. Of note? No, they wouldn't have had the white mana. That's right, never mind. That's a Dust to Dust that we cannot, unfortunately, cast right now. I think what we'll do is we'll go Omen of the Seas using blue-white. Scry 2. I want that Dust to Dust. I don't want this Journey. Put on bottom. I'm one away. Surely I can hit another thing. Put on top. Play Radiant Fountain. Gain 2 life. And then, only problem is, because I had to play that right. Okay, we were going to bottom, but we really want to hit a... I don't want to bottom the Seeker the way, but we really want to hit a white, like a white source. There it is. And we just drew the plains. So that's good news for us. So we can dust them next turn, or attempt to. They might have counter magic open. There's refurb. We'll discard one of these cryos. Another Thoughtcast. They could have more counter magic open. We shall see. We can play around a lose focus though. So we'll play the plains to play around lose focus, and also that we can cast something as well. And we'll go Dust to Dust on your Ancient Den and Vault. Okay, they do have counter magic, but okay, no response. Okay, and then we'll move to combat. And then we'll go Cryogen Relic. We'll take 4 here. Maybe I should have gone for a Journey. Maybe still. We're going to exile the refurb next turn. And a land. There's a Cryogen Relic. Should we exile the refurb? Note we'll exile 2 lands again. Right, 4. You know what? This. Yeah, we still will. Refurb. Not refurb. So we'll go down to 12. I think I'm fine going down to 12. Then we'll go Dreamstalker. No response. Bring back a Cryogen Relic. And we'll play the Beachfront. And we'll pass turn. We have the Spreading Seas up for if they try something. Go down to 12. So we're going to Journey something here. So there's that. I'm going to go this Cryogen Relic and see what we draw. Maybe I should have cycled first, but it's possible that I might want to play that untapped. There's a Dispel, that's nice. So I guess because I drew the Dispel, I'm just going to use one of my Journeys here. We're going to take over this Glinthawk. Okay. No response. I could have taken them down on artifacts as well, but I didn't think I really wanted to do that. Then we're going to go basic land cycling. Grab an island. Play the island. And we'll play a Cryogen Relic. Okay, and pass turn. Swing for 1. We drew a Cabrera Crossroads. He's swinging for 2. We have the Spreading Seas. I don't think I'm going to sack the Omen on my upkeep. Well, that was a good draw. We're going to go another Dreamstalker. Okay, no response. I'm going to return a Cryogen Relic. We're going to play a Cryogen Relic. We have another copy of... We're going to play an Omen of the Seas. I think we want the Flicker of Fate. We already have 2 Spreading Seas. I don't think I want any more. Put on top the Flicker of Fate, draw it. Play Cabiria, Crossroads. And swing in for 1. So that Cabiria fogs their next attack step. Okay. I'm surprised they haven't... Okay, there's a black mana. We are going to Spreading Seas that. Wait, turn off auto yields because they might... Okay. So we're going to go Spreading Seas on your Swamp. Or your Vault of Whispers, rather. No response. We draw a card. I'll play the Radiant Fountain. Always yield. I'll move to combat. And we'll get him for 2 this time. I wonder if they go after my Dreamstalker here. We can flicker it. If they go for sack the Cryogen Relic, what do they... Oh, they... Okay. They sack it, I guess. No response. I wonder why they did that now. Why they just didn't wait until after I had attacked. I don't know, but I guess they thought the time wasn't worth the 1 damage, I suppose. So we're going to go Secret of the Way now, and we're going to hold the Spreading Seas. We may or may not play it just to make it larger than a refurb. There's a Seed of the Synod. Don't care too much about that because we have the journey. We could actually just take care of this refurb, but I don't think I'm overly concerned about it. I don't quite want to use this Spreading Seas though. So what should I do here? I guess I'll just go Journey to Nowhere. Journey. Always yield. Turn off auto yields. I don't want to flicker it in response. I'd rather use this to like stop. Like if they were to somehow come back, I think Flicker of Fate could probably take care of that. And we'll just journey this refurb. Takes them down on like artifacts as well. Combat. Attack. Okay. I forgot what I've scryed to the bottom. So maybe but I think I've already cycled. So we have another Spreading Seas for that. So we're going to go this. I know I think I put a Spreading Seas on the bottom as well. So I think I wouldn't mind shuffling that back in. We're going to grab another, I guess at this point, a Plains. Or no, we'll grab an island. Oh, I already grabbed the Plains. Whatever. Then we are going to play the Plains. We're going to cycle again. We're going to grab an island. Just trying to thin my deck out a bit here. And we're going to go Spreading Seas on your Razortide bridge. Trigger Prowess. And the lifelink. Always yield. Always yield. No response. And I draw a card. And I'll swing for 5. I guess I shouldn't have played my land first there. Would have rather have played this this Azorius Chancery. Returning a Radiant Fountain. And they're down to 6. So we can probably kill them next turn. In fact, we can if we counter our own Flicker of Fate, but I don't think I'd ever want to do that. Because then what if they have something on the off chance, you know? I think I will sack one of these Omen of the Seas on my end step. On their end step. Oh, and we win the match. Alright, well, we are now 3-1 on to the final match of the league. Let's see what we can do there. Just kind of slowly screwed them over bit by bit. Actually, we kind of just locked them on blue, didn't we? Yeah. Of course, double Dust to Dust played a fairly large role in that. One of the problems of Reality Acid is that it doesn't actually remove the thing by itself. You need another card to do it. So it can kind of feel like you're 2-for-1ing yourself sometimes. Yeah, I can keep this. This is a turn 2 do something with Azorius Chancery on turn 3 to untap with 4 mana. That seems good to me. Just making sure I haven't stopped recording. Okay, I'm going to play the island, and I'll pass turn. This is for the 4-1, by the way. Pretty nice. Alright, so we are 100% spreading seizing. I'm very, very glad that I have 2 spreading seas in my hand, because spreading seas can get burned. They don't run that many mountains. And they run a lot of things that are like 1 red, so they kind of like need red mana to cast their spells. Generic mana isn't as important, particularly if they're running something like a Burning Tree Emissary. Alright, that's going to be a Crossroads. I like that. We're actually going to play that next turn instead of the Azorius Chancery to try and gain more life. The person's like, what? You spreading seas my mountain? Alright, have an island. Alright, they go Great Furnace, and they go Relic the Hornburg. We're going to take 3 here. We're going to go Spreading Seas into Kabira. I don't know if we should cast our Core Skyfisher with no protection into their bolts. Alright, Spreading Seas your Great Furnace. We're going to play the Crossroads. Oh, that's surprising. First time seeing Spreading Seas. All right, and they're locked out. All right, next turn. So, all right, what do we do here? So now, because of that, I think I would like to go Core Skyfisher, return Kabir Crossroads. Or do I want to... No, I don't want to cut myself down on lands. So I think I will play this. I'm at 15. So I'll go Omen of the Seas. They might bolt my Core Skyfisher. We'll see. All right, always yield. I think I do want both of these. So put on top. Put on top. Little bit of a risk with little bit of a risk with unfortunately I can't chat because like I've time, you know. All right, I'll return the Omen of the Seas, and I will pass a turn. Hopefully they don't just go land bolt. All right, they swing in. I'll block. Actually, reset blockers. Is there any reason for me to block here? Okay, no, I'm not going to block. I really don't want to dig them into a land. I'll take the 1. That might be wrong. All right, next turn. Here, I'm going to play the Omen of the Seas again. We're looking for a flicker effect. I'm going to bottom the Azorius Chancery. No. Should I? I'm going to bottom the Chancery. Put on top the Fountain. I do like the life. I'm going to go Core Skyfisher again. No response. It does mean that we don't actually have the bounce or flicker effect for the reality acid yet. And we're going to return this Kabir Crossroads. We're going to pass a turn. I'm not attacking yet. I really want to have my walls up. And I don't want to dig them into a land. They can get in for 2 or 1. They could play a land, do something here, but I mean, like, I'm fine with that. So now what do I do? 1, 2, 3. Do I want to play Lorien Revealed? I don't think I do. I think what I want to do is I want to go Omen of the Seas. Omen of the Sea. This gives me 3 mana. I'm going to put Island onto the bottom. I'm going to put secret the way onto the top. I'm going to play this Cabria Crossroads. I'm going to journey their dude, which I should have done actually earlier, I think. Seems kind of weird to journey this, but it keeps getting it for 1. I don't like it. And I'm just going to swing it for 2 here. No. Draw that bolt to get him for 2. I don't want to risk it. Like I think they're kind of due for drawing a mountain anyway. What I would like is the ability to draw something to protect this Seeker of the Way with. Anyway, I should probably not be giving them so much time. Alright, if I can draw a... I know I bottomed some lands with the Omen of the Seas, but maybe I shouldn't have cycled there. I just wanted to. Alright, clean up. They discard. Because if I play this Seeker of the Way into something, then I'm in trouble. I think I might be being too cautious, though. Alright, so I'm going to play this Radiant Fountain. I'm going to gain 2 life. Then I'm going to go this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go Lorien Reveal to draw 3. There's an Abjure, that's pretty good. So we're going to discard... Sure, we'll get him for 2 then. We're going to discard this, I guess this Ash Barrens. I don't care to cycle it. Alright, discard Ash Barrens. So now we have a way of protecting our, okay, and they just concede. Alright. Which is, what should happen more often, I suppose. Okay, so now begin sideboarding. You're going to want our Hydroblasts. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Reality Acid is slow, but it's good if you can color screw them. I think we also want our Dispels as well, though, so I'm going to cut this Reality. Why do we want Dispel? For protecting our dude. I think we won't cut 1 Journey. I don't think we want to go less than 3, though. And I think we want more... We do want a good amount of Dispels, though, don't we? I guess we can actually go down to 2 Journey. We do have... And just kind of protect our blockers. What about Holy Light? Oh, wait, no, I think... No, wait, their humans are white. Never mind. Never mind. Go away. Holy Light. Okay, so... Is 2 Dispel enough? Is that too much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 7? I could go down to... Is it better to have 3 Journey or 2 Dispel? I think it's better to have 3 Journey. Alright, and submit. It is really important to protect the Seeker of the Way, but... Okay, so we have Hydro plus Spreading Seas, so I think we keep this. We'll probably just Hydro the turn 2 play, no matter what it is, if it taps them at a 2 mana. So we'll just go Island into Spreading Seas. So Island, and we have double Seeker. So I wonder if that means I should play 1 into something here. Okay, there's a red. Let's see what they do. No response. Okay, and we do not want to Spreading Seas this one. I think it's better to do the Mountain. Now they might actually have something here, so next turn. I think we do this. We leave open this. We're going to take 2 here, which isn't good. But we can hopefully stop them from doing something. Problem is we're on the draw. So being on the play is kind of important. And I'm thinking, like, do I actually need the Holy Lights? Will Dare Up and Cure Clockwork? That's a lot. Alright, no response. And we're going to have to go Secret the Way next turn regardless. Okay, so I guess I go no response to that. Okay, always yield. They go Rally at the Hornburg. Let's see if they go Rally here. They do. Hydro. Counter target spell if it's red. We're going to go Seeker, not Secret, yeah, Seeker of the Way next turn, no matter what. Then we're going to follow up with another Seeker of the Way and hope that they don't have that much removal. Right, next turn. All right. Seeker of the Way. Idyllic Beachfront. Okay, let's see what they do here. You also haven't seen our gain 2 lands, which is why I'm thinking I should probably go up to 6. So they can kill our Seeker of the Way, unfortunately, but like we just don't have any other option here. What's this? Just say, what are they doing here? So they're not swinging. I don't want them to draw into the removal. Also, like, I doubt they would have a combat trick, but let's see, wait. And we are dead to triple things anyway. So we're just going to go, we want blocker. We want to gain life. So we don't want to play into that. Spreading Seas on your mountain. Okay. Always yield. Okay, they pyro. That's what I figured. That's why I didn't want to cast the Dreamstalker, because I played right into that. Getting for 3, hopefully. Alright, there we go. Alright, they draw a card. Surprised they didn't do that before it connected. Right, we're at 14. They kill our dude. We'll play another one. Hopefully we can draw a down to 11. Hopefully we can draw a thing here. Now the question is, do we... Okay, that was nice. So we can go Radiant Fountain. Always yield. And now we can go Seeker of the Way. That was a pretty nice draw. And move to whatever. We could even try to like get them with like block, cast Omen of the Seas, but I'm pretty sure they would need to be empty-handed for me to go for that, because we have Flicker of Fate protection up. And I believe they've tapped out. I will also go for it if they tapped out. There's a Chain Lightning. Do they have Mountain? Yes, they do. So they go for Chain Lightning now, I suppose, as a sorcery. I'll block one of these. Okay. Combat damage. Yeah, I don't want to start taking 2 every turn. It's too much. Always yield. They have Rally at the Hornburg they can cast next turn. Alright. And we will Flicker of Fate our Seeker of the Way. Okay. Yield to all. Alright. And next turn. We're going to go Journey onto your Samurai token. Then I think we'll just go no response here. Okay. No response. Then I think we'll just go blue this. Dreamstalker. Alright. No response. Return the Radiant Fountain. And play the Radiant Fountain. Combat, swing for 3. I think the 2 life is worth more than bringing back the Journey there. Okay. Let's see what they do now. They have Rally at the Hornburg, but they need to deal with my Dreamstalker. Oh, they don't need to. There's Rally. And there's a Pyro. put a stop on our upkeep. And I missed the stop on my upkeep. That's fine. We'll go Omen of the Seas. Oh, maybe it was wrong to do that. I probably should have just played my other Seeker the way. Right, there's a Dispel. I think I want this. So put on top. Put on top. We'll play this Cabria Crossroads to go up to 14. What I should have done is I should have just played the other Secret the way, and well, then they probably wouldn't have attacked, actually, if I did that. All right, so get swinging for 3. They're down to 11. There is a Goblin Bushwhacker kicked. We'll take it. That's 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, down to 5. Okay, I think we're probably going to be flickering this Omen of the Seas on our upkeep here, so that's what we'll do. All right, so this, flicker Omen of the Sea. Oh, we need to use white for that. All right, undo. White. Flicker Omen of the Sea. Okay. No response. So there's the Dispel that I actually no longer want. So it's a good thing I did this on my upkeep. All right, put on bottom. Put on top. Draw. All right, draw step. All right, so now we'll go Core Skyfisher. No response. Turn Omen of the Sea. We're dead to a top deck Bushwhacker, though, I think. All right, always yield. Turn Radiant Fountain. Combat. We kind of needed to make these. We needed to make these 4/4s. We have like 1 block, but that's still 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Yeah, that's still 12. So we're dead to a Bushwhacker. No! They drew it. All right. Right? Because that's dead. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. All right. I can see a game. I guess I should have left my shields up at 5. Okay. Well, we got to win game 2 now. I'm considering bringing in the... I think I actually should bring in Holy Light. They run a lot of 1/1s. So, Journey is just not where it's at. We're going to cut our Journeys. We're going to bring in Holy Lights. Okay. And 3. Would have been much better. And then we are going to resubmit. So close. So close. So close. But our opponent put themselves in a position where a top deck Bushwhacker would win them the game. And they managed to top deck it. Experiencing a little bit of lag, so we're hoping to finish this soon. I don't know how I felt about that Dispel. I don't know. All right, we will play first, yes. And we will keep. All right, keep. We're going to go Cabria Crossroads into Island, into Spreading Seas. And I'm thinking this university campus should just be another Cabria Crossroads. I don't think I'm ever going to have the time to like pay for it to surveil my upkeep. All right, gain 2 life, and pass the turn. And they leave that open for the inevitable Spreading Seas. So what we will do is we'll just go Azorius Chancery, always yield, and we'll return this Cabria Crossroads. I don't want to play into their Pyroblasts. They can go... I suppose this puts me a little exposed to their other thing. But we can go Cabria Crossroad again next turn, or the Radiant Fountain. We're just going to keep trying to get our life gain on thing. We want them to tap out here. They're refusing to tap out. That's fine. Playing around our Spreading Seas to a degree. And now they tap out. That's good. So we're going to Spreading Seas their mountain, play the Cabria Crossroads. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And there's an Abjure as well. So we're going to go Spreading Seas onto your mountain. Draw a card. Now we're going to play a Cabria Crossroad. We need 2 blue next turn, so we can still play the Cabria Crossroad. Yeah, we can still play this Cabria Crossroad. Okay, play the Cabria Crossroad. Pass the turn. Abjure looking not very good right here, actually. Maybe I should be running Dispel instead of that. 1 blue. Okay. They red Elemental Blast. There we go. They get in for 2. At this point, I think I'm just going to go Radiant Fountain. Gain 2 life. Now I'm going to go Dreamstalker. Let's see if they counter this. They do. Alright. So that's 2 Power Blasts down. We are low on card draw. Very low on card draw. So it's not looking that great. There's Rally at the Hornburg. So what do we want to draw here? We want to resolve our Dreamstalker, if we can. So we're going to go Dreamstalker. No response. We're going to return this Radiant Fountain. And we're going to play this Radiant Fountain. Then we're going to leave open this Flicker of Fate. And hopefully we'll draw some card draw soon. Okay, no response. We'll block the white creatures. They're trying to go big with a Goblin Bushwhacker. Okay, block. Okay, and they get in for 5 here. Oh, really? We will Flicker. Okay. No response. So instead of getting a token, we got a Gal Blast, which I guess I'm fine with. Alright. Next turn. Holy Light's not very good here. So we're going to go Radiant Fountain. Now we're going to go Core Skyfisher. No response. And we're going to bring back the Radiant Fountain. And we can flicker to bring back the Cabria Crossroads. The only problem with this is, like, we are severely delaying this is a video. Okay. And I will not attack because I cannot afford to. We'll just do this. And they're going to wait to draw a Goblin Bushwhacker. We have Abjure, but I have nothing I want to sack a thing. Alright. Okay, they go Bolt. We'll go Flicker. And we'll see if they bolt again. Let's see here. It's really actually like huge. Okay, and they hydro that. Okay, no response. This flickers. No response. I will return the Cabria Crossroads. Alright, no response. And I will pass the turn. So we've gotten a bolt. We've exchanged the things for bolts, but like it's really costing us on lands here. Alright. So what do they do now? They swing in. I think we get one of these finally. All right, okay. And I can leave open the Holy Light, or not to leave open the Holy Light is the question. So we drew that. I think I will leave open the Holy Light. And I'm not going to go to combat. Oh, wait, I should have played the... well, oh well. Alright, so next turn, the play was Island to have, like, Abjure up with Cryo Relic. I'm going to feel real bad if this is... Okay, Run's Resolve is also not good, but let's see what they revealed here. Okay, they revealed another Clockwork Percussionist. No response. We're taking 3 now from those Percussion-Eye. I'd rather have Abjure open for after I pop this, so I'm going to take some damage. Actually, okay. They're going to draw 3 cards from that, which I really don't want to happen at this stage in time. So I'll go, or is it worth going down to 11? All right, combat damage. All right, so I'll go down to 9 here. Maybe that was wrong. We shall see. All right, next turn. We're going to play this island. We're going to go Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. There's a Dreamstalker. That's 10. I need to leave this blue open. I do not want to make the same mistake as last time and leave myself dead to a thing. I really should have Holy Lighted last turn, I think. I think that was the time. Let's see what they do here. That's another Run's Resolve, no response. They have double Gav Blast. That's not good. Oh, if only I had left open my Holy Light. I could get them so hard here. So there's that. We can go Abjure to counter. Sack. Draw a card. We can gain some life. No, we can't because we need to Holy Light. I think they got us here. I didn't use my Holy Light fast enough. So as we get in for 5, down to 4, up to 7 with 2. That's not going to work. I think I feared their things too much. Okay, because this is going to bring me down to 1. Right, block. Okay. Alright, I'm at 5. They Gal blast me down to 1. I'm probably dead here no matter what I do. Right, we play Cabria Crossroads. And we pass the turn. Yeah, okay, they misclicked. So maybe that'll give us a shot here. Let's see, because now we can fizzle this Gal Blast a little bit. We really should have, I don't know, letting them draw 3 cards was really bad too. So they do that. We do this. Holy Light. This. F6. Alright. They got Power Blast, Gal Blast. And they, alright, okay. Gal Blast currently only dealing 2. Alright. They have till next, they have this turn to cast it. We're at 5. Okay. What do? They go BTE. Do we go down to 4 here? I don't think we do. I think what we do is we go Dreamstalker, return Radiant Fountain, gain 2 more life. Okay. Down to 4. So Gav Blast only deals 2. Right, down to 2. So we're going to go... Oh, wait, we're not going to go Dreamstalker. That gives them a target for the thing. So instead we're going to go Core Skyfisher. Alright, no response. We're going to return this Radiant Fountain. We're going to play this Radiant Fountain. Then we're going to attempt to go Omen of the Seas. See if they counter it. They do not. Oh wait, I don't think they can counter it. We're going to put on top. Put on top. We're going to play this Dreamstalker. Okay, that's right, they couldn't counter it that turn. And we're just going to return another Radiant Fountain. And we're going to pass a turn. Alright, they have 1 card in hand. We have pretty good wall up. We're worried about a Ren's Resolve into like multiple burn spells. We have the Flicker of Fate now, so we can play this Radiant Fountain. And then we can go white this for a Seeker of the Way. Combat. Swing in for 2. Okay. Next turn we can start trying to gain some life. Alright, what do they do here? So we got pretty lucky with that Holy Light as well. Because had we done it earlier, they would have had like... I don't know, the Gavblast would have dealt 2. I think it was still right for us to actually have done it earlier. Because it kind of put us in a position where we could have lost. Had our opponent not misclicked. Okay, next turn. We're going to go this for a Cryogen Relic. It's now at 3. We're just going to go for the gain 3 here. Should we go for the gain 3 or should we go for the... Because they could go Bolt in response here. Right, I'm going to play the University Campus. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing for 3. And if they gang block... Okay, combat damage. Up to 9. Alright, and we'll leave there down to 15. And we have the Flicker of Fate protection still up. Alright. Next turn. Okay, so we now can have Dispel up. So we're going to go Spreading Seas on your mountain. Okay, no response. Radiant Fountain. And Spreading Seas on your mountain. Okay. And then we'll move to combat. And they have 3 cards in hand, no response. So what they're going to try and do is they're going to try and, like, overpower my defenses, and I don't really want to try and let that happen. So we're just going to swing in for 4 and leave back 3 blockers. But we're also going to leave open Dispel plus Flicker of Fate. This looks like we're holding a Prismatic Strands. We don't run Prismatic Strands. Because we don't really run enough creatures for that to be good. I think we may have managed to pull off the okay, no response. That is a sorcery, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. They go for Goblin Bushwhacker Kicked, okay. Alright, no response. And a second Goblin Bushwhacker Kicked. Alright, no response. So I don't think we're dead. That's 3... Wait, oh, should I have flickered? Am I dead here? That's 3, 6, 9. So I block here. And I block here. And I block here. How much is that? That is 3, 6, 9, right? Yeah, 3, 6, 9. Okay. Alright, combat damage. Alright. Put a stop on my upkeep. Next turn. We're going to go this. Omen of the Sea. Trigger Seeker of the Way. We're doing this on our upkeep to filter our draw step, but also so that we can still trigger Seeker of the Way. We're going to leave that Abjure. We're going to, you know what? Put on top. I think top here. Come on. Wow, put on top. I do want to make a land drop. Alright. And this is actually a nice land to drop, because it gains us some more life. Turn the Radiant Fountain. Then we're going to go Dreamstalker. And we're going to turn the Kraken Relic. And we're going to move to combat. We're not going to cycle that Aspirins. It's not worth clicking through. We're just going to get another 3 life. I would like to leave open my Abjure. Of course, we're going to have to sacrifice an Omen of the Sea, but that's fine. Alright, and they concede. And I'll click GG. Yeah, it is unfortunate. It always sucks to lose to a misclick. So we should have cast that Holy Light much earlier, but unfortunately we did not. So we needed our opponent. I'll go GG as well, and true. All right. So that was the league. We did it. That was an incredibly long league. I don't know how often I can do these ones because of how long they are. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Would I make any changes to this deck? Let me see. I don't know. Maybe. No, I have no idea what I would change. I think this is like an assault spot. I'm also like kind of surprised I went 4-1 and the 3-2 before. Maybe this deck's is more competitive than I thought. And I said that the last time I played this deck as well. All right. Anyway, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.